Hooray for Hollywood. Open the pod bay doors, please. Oh, hello there. I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is my review of Ouija, Origin of Evil. It stars Annalise Basso, also Elizabeth Reeser, Lulu Wilson, Henry Thomas, Parker Mack, and more. It is the story of a palm reader, a lady by the name of Alice Zander, played by Elizabeth Reeser, who is a fraud. She has hydraulics to make the table move and the help of her daughters to make people believe she's actually in contact with the spirit world. Her daughters are Paulina, or Lena Zander, played by Annalise Basso, and Doris, played by Lulu Wilson. Now, over at a friend's house one night, Lena and her friends are playing with a Ouija board, and the next day, Lena suggests to her mother that they include one in the act. Now, while out shopping, Alice sees a Ouija board and decides that she will include it in the act. She's got it doctored up so that with magnets strapped to her legs, she can move the planchette, that's the sort of triangular shaped thing in the middle, around and control it and make it look like the spirits are doing it. What she doesn't realize is there's something about her house, and once she starts messing with the Ouija board, which, by the way, violates the rules that you're not supposed to mess with it alone, her youngest daughter, Doris, suddenly becomes possessed briefly by the spirits through the Ouija board, and it starts to call to her, and she starts messing with it, and she is able to answer questions for people who come in by using the Ouija board without even having to touch it. And later on, a dark, malevolent spirit possesses her fully, and things start to go really, really bad. This is a prequel to the 2014 movie Ouija, and it tells the backstory that leads to this story. Is the movie terribly scary? No, it's not terribly scary. It really isn't that good at building tension. However, I'll have to say, for horror movies based on board games, this is probably one of the better stories associated with a horror movie, and especially a prequel. And it tells a nice story. Well, not a nice story. It tells a good story. The characters are, for the most part, interesting, and it is the little girl who plays Doris, Lulu Wilson, is really good in this part. She is at times innocent and goofy, a child, and then once the possession takes place, she becomes one of the ultimate creepy children. It's an entertaining film that isn't really all that scary. It does have a few jumps in it and a few surprises. Although I think maybe the ending tried too hard to make it make sense. Maybe I'm not giving anything away, but considering they even tried that hard to make a story that tried to connect various aspects of history and then also make it something that is connected to the first film, because that's a problem with prequels sometimes. You're tied to what was done before, and it makes it difficult to really, color outside those lines. But I think for the most part, Ouija Origin of Evil does a pretty good job, and that's why I'm giving it 4 stars. Go to stanthemovieman.com to read my complete review. You can also follow me on Twitter @MovieManStan, And send me emails if you'd like to. StanTheMovieMan at Comcast.net. Till next time, later.